Random Sporty on Rockstar's newly created Grapeseed circuit, which is almost identical to my Blaine County 24 Hours North circuit, which is actually what we're doing. We're not doing actually Rockstar's Grapeseed circuit, but can someone remind me what the classes are in Random Sporty? It's tuners that's the slowest class, right, that you can get. We're starting, this is a tuner car that we're all starting in the tuners class. And I think it's the slowest, so we're not going to get any super bad cars, but there's definitely quicker cars than others in Random Sporty. The first corner seemed to go not too badly. Oh. So the last time, and actually the only time, we did Random Sporty, I had a miserable time. Everybody got all the kind of great cars, race cars, all that kind of stuff, and I just got stuck with tuners all the time. Oh. I'll take a Taipan though. And much better than vanilla GTA Taipan. Oh, what a scumbag! So, if you guys recognize this track as Grapeseed Circuit, Rockstar's newest created track, which is a regular race, and I just don't understand how that came to be in existence. Pretty much is exactly the same as this is Blaine County 24 Hour North version, which is my track, obviously. Yeah, well, really, I guess I'm waiting. Well, that's a disappointment. Alright, so a good start was absolutely ruined there. But we're in an Infernos, which suits me down to the ground. I mean, he was on the outside, so far behind. He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag! Never mind. So yeah, Random Sporty. It's like a random all, but there's a lot less cars that you can get. And it's basically the quickest cars. Some of the quicker classes that are on the server: supers, sports, tuners, the racing classes. All of those are in a Random Sporty race. This has been a pretty good lap, considering I had to wait for so long. And then we're back in a tuner. So we're not going to see any super bad stuff in this random race. We're not going to... stupid! I don't even know how that happened. This is an absolute nightmare. I am having the worst time. This car has so much traction. Like, more than I was expecting. Maybe it's not in the tuners class. Oh, it was the Futo Rally, wasn't it? Okay, that's why. It's in the rally. Okay, so it's a rally car. My bad. So it is going to be actually decent speed. The Blister Compact is in the tuners class. That's probably about the slowest we're going to get in this race, I think. The Blister Compact. That's the kind of speed difference. You can get one of the top racing cars, the prototypes of, open wheelers, or you can get slower vehicles like a Blister Compact, but you're not going to get anything super slow like a bus or a dozer or anything like that. Random Sporty, the quicker cars. There's still like over 200 cars, I think, that you can get. But so far, this has... My god, this is so bad. Really? Was there any need for that? Absolutely punted off the road. Visiting the piggies in the... Oh man, this has been a great start. To be fair, I did have a good start. At least the first couple of laps, and then the Infernos lap, were actually pretty decent. Since then, it's gone to... Alright, let's try and rally. There's still opportunities. You never know what the race might bring. We're only halfway down the order. Now we're talking. If you were a GT3, this is nice and quick. These random sporty races are, like, I think I said this the last time we did random sporty, they're the perfect balance between, in fact I think that's what the video was called, a perfect balance. They're the perfect balance in between random all, where it's just everything, and random class specific races where everyone has the same car by the end, or everyone has gotten the same car throughout the race by the end. It's like the perfect middle point. There's still some luck involved, but you're not going to get your entire race ruined by one car selection. You might get it ruined by a few car selections like last time. Wasn't it the random sporty race last time that had the amazing final lap? I seem to remember. Oh yeah, that first corner is difficult if you get a car that isn't good on the brakes and you're coming down at high speed. Should do this track for a random all at some point. Why do we never think about that? For that, just for the first corner alone. Ow! What is it? What have I done to hurt people today? We're just on the outskirts of the top 10. We're just on the inner section of the top 10 after that overtake. So we've had a GT car. I wouldn't mind getting one of the open wheelers, but then everyone else in the entire race is thinking the same thing. The inskirts. Alright, Dominator GTX. It's a good sound on that bullet. Dominator GTX without advanced flags. Still doesn't have great top speed, mine, but got some good traction. I could be driving away, I think, from the bullet in the corners. Just getting past when you're in a car that has less power but more traction is a lot more difficult than the opposite. There we go. Shame the cornering section of the track is pretty much over. Oh, he's gone. He's absolutely gone. He's flown. He's flown. Having said that, that Dominator GTX was going 120 miles an hour at the end of that straight. So maybe it just didn't feel quick in comparison to what I was racing against. Certainly a lot quicker than the 108 miles per hour that the GTX gets in vanilla GTA. Oh, struggling. What's this called again? The Banshee Phase 1, of course. The car that we all started with in the random all at its best race. Struggles in the corners, but I think it's not bad straight line wise. Ugh. Yeah, look at that top speed. 130. I was half expecting it to give me something with no brakes, but at least it could stop the Sporty Classic. It might not be quick, but at least it could stop. Right, 12 minutes to go and I'm pretty solidly around this top 10 mark. I'm so far behind the leaders after those nightmare laps, but at least the race has calmed down a little bit. 30 seconds behind the leader. Not gonna get... If this was a random all and the top 10 were like 37 seconds behind, then, you know, I would feel like that could just be wiped out immediately. But in a random Sporty, not so much, because all the cars are much closer together. Rapid GTE! Yes, with the Ron livery, one of my favourite cars. I will absolutely take this all day. Goodbye. Beautiful machine. I've said it many times, but I love the Rapid GTs on Project Homecoming. the regular one with its handling differences, the GTE version. I think it's the Rapid GTs and the Infernus variations on the Project Homecoming server are my two favourite sort of different cars that you can't get on vanilla. Casco had some pretty decent speed off the bumps though, and then he gets a Panto. Rip. Oh, that was a good lap. That was my best lap as well. So what you're saying is I should make a Rapid GTE drift spec to ruin it for you. If you make it like... Oh, what a scumbag! The Infernus drift spec, then I'd be okay with it. Because the Infernus drift spec is one of the drift cars that I actually don't mind. If you make it like all the other drift cars, then please don't. Oh, what a scumbag! Thank you guys for the subscriptions. I'll catch up with everything after the race. Alright, so I'm into the top 10 and I can see 5th place just ahead. Like, it's not beyond the realms of possibility for a top 5. Top 5's always possible, we always say it. The brown spot on the map is 5th place. Oh. Sports Classic. I'm gonna need some quicker, you know, I'm gonna need some supercars though, I think. 49 seconds behind the leader now. Getting some decent cars. It could always be worse unless you're at the very back, and it could always be better unless you're at the front. Those are the rules of random races. I'm not used to seeing a Mamba with the roof on, frankly. Most of the Mambas that I see that other people have customized and my own that I've customized all have the roof off. Alright, the gap to 5th place looks like it's about the same. If anything, I might have caught up about a second or two on that lap. ZR380 Custom. So it's the Arena War version. There is a clean version on Project Homecoming as well, because of course there is. Man, quite the sound. Chasing it down. Chasing down that 5th place. Was close to disaster. What's ahead of me? Entity 2-1. I've managed to keep up with the Entity 2-1 on this lap in this car pretty quick. Sigma 2. I know that this isn't quick. God damn it. Just when I needed like a supercar to push on. To be fair, when I say this isn't that quick, I'm talking in comparison to the other cars that are on, you know, that are available to get in this race. In comparison to all the cars on the server and what we could get in a random all, for example, I would be very happy to have this car if it was a random all race. Oh, it's really closing up now. I've actually caught up to 5th place on this lap. Sigma 2 has done a great job. What a little beaut. Really? Am I going to have to wait for that? Oh, for God's sake, man. I'm waiting on the first corner. Good old lag. Absolutely ruins it once again. Who was I waiting for? It was Benny, right? Yeah, okay. Like, the space was there, and the lag just absolutely took him away. Oh well, rip top 5. I'm so disappointed. It was just hotting up for that top 5 position. It was getting so. I feel like that's been the story of the race. Every time I've had a chance to go for a decent position or decent moment, stuff like that has happened. Disappointed. Oh well, rip top 5. Never mind. That was the closest I'd ever been to top 5 as well. The entire pack that was all fighting over that 5th place had all closed up big time. Ah. Well, the Vigero, me and Benimi both in a Vigero. He's 9 seconds up the road, but nice car to drive at least. Looks like 9th is just going to be my position. It's where I was stuck for so long in this race. And the moment I go for an overtake on 8th to get up to 8th is the moment it all just unravels. 9th is absolutely where I need to be in this race. It's where the game wants me to be. It's where I will finish. We might get... Yeah, we're going to get another lap in after this, I think. So we'll get the Toros and then one more vehicle. I'm almost a lap down on the leader, I'm pretty sure. The leader's been the leader all the way through. Must have had some nice cars. Can you wiggle boost to the Toros? Feels like you can.
Fucking damn it, nothing worked for me today.
That is the perfect donation sound to encapsulate this race. I got 8th place back though. Watch the game give me some terrible car on the last lap and I'll lose it immediately again. Deluxo Street. Well, I mean, it could be a Karuma time attack, I suppose, but I'll take it. Maybe we can beat the curse of the 9th place. Disappointing. Random Sporty, the mode itself has not been kind to me. The 2 times that we've played it. The first time, even for a Random Sporty, it gave me a bad selection of cars. And this time it's just been full of incidents. Maybe I can steal 7th place at the end on the Issy Classic going to the line. Give me the overspeed. Oh, I'm not going to do it. God damn it. Oh, it just sums it all up. 0.3 of a second away. 14 seconds away from that top 5 in the end, after all that. Well, never mind. Still, we got to see some fun cars at least. I want to do a Random Sporty where I actually have a good performance at some point in the future.